fall to communism. Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that Joe Biden is going to win the presidency of the United States of America, defeating the incumbent Donald J. Trump. Well, a lot of people are freaking out that Joe Biden is a stinky communist and that America's dead and we're going to go and turn into a socialist hellhole. Well, let me tell you what. If you're a Republican, it's going to be okay. You need to realize both political parties are controlled by large corporations. And if you are an investor, it doesn't matter what political party wins because the parties are controlled by the corporations. So if you invest in those corporations and the candidate wins that corporation supports, that candidate is in a way beholden to that corporation for helping them get elected, okay? And you don't think there was big money behind Joe Biden. Of course there was. The system is controlled by the rich and the corporations. And if you're a stock investor, that's good. And I'll prove my point. What happened to the stock market when people saw that Joe Biden was about to win? It frickin' skyrocketed. Stocks went up, okay? If we had a dirty, stinky communist like Bernie Sanders running, that would have caused the stock market to go down. Because Bernie is really, truly a stinky socialist and a communist. Joe Biden is a neoliberal, okay? There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, he might raise taxes a percentage or two for the middle class, and, you know, maybe he'll raise your taxes a little bit more if you're making over $400,000. And he may even raise your capital gains tax rates if you're super wealthy. But for the average American, there's literally not going to be any difference, okay? So turn off your stupid news channel. Then, oh my God, oh, Joe Biden won, oh! Ignore it. Whether you're a Republican or a progressive, Joe Biden's victory really isn't going to change that much. America is controlled by neoliberals. These are low-tax, globalist, free trade people, all right, that are controlled by big corporations who donate to them. Because big corporations like free trade. Because they can use cheap labor in one country, buy materials in another country, they don't have to worry about tariffs, and they can ship goods and get them to the United States cheaply and sell them cheaply because the labor and the raw materials were cheaper. Free trade helps large corporations, and it screws working and middle-class people in large, wealthy countries. That's how it works, okay? So if you're a Democrat, or not a Democrat, a progressive Democrat, and you're all excited about Joe Biden winning, there's nothing to be excited about. Nothing's going to change. Your life is not going to get better. It's basically going to stay the same. Yeah, you won't have Trump up there saying his things, and maybe they'll make you feel better in your heart. You know, your heart will feel better. But it doesn't matter. Nothing is going to get better. Your taxes will stay about the same. You might get a little bit of chump change thrown at you, but the fundamental wealth disparity that's growing will only continue. There's only one way that you can fix this. Well, there's two ways. The only time that the stock market in America would actually threaten with socialism is if Bernie Sanders won the presidency and then the Justice Democrats, or whatever the hell they're called, you know, the far lefties like AOC, they would have to be in such a majority that they took charge of the House, that they won election and took over the House, not just the Democratic Party, but actually the Justice or far left Democrats. They would have to control the House and the Senate. And then, and only then, could they possibly pass really far left socialist legislation. Okay? What we have right now is crumbs, breadcrumbs for socialists. And, you know, if you're a Republican, whatever. I mean, the economy's not going to tank unless he locks it down, which I don't think he will. And, you know, you just have to wait 4 years and see what happens again, okay? So don't worry. Whether a boring Republican wins or a Democrat wins, if they're not progressive, it doesn't make a difference. It's the same freaking thing. The majority of America is not socialist. So you need to calm the hell down and not freak out, okay? It's going to be okay. You may love Donald Trump, I'm not going to say if I do, because if I did, then I would be in trouble. But if you love Donald Trump, yeah, it sucks that he's gone, but it's not that different. Biden is not a communist. Biden is not a socialist. He's a neolib. He's very boring. Kamala Harris, oh my God, oh my God. She's not a communist either, okay? Just calm down. It's going to be okay, okay? I'll see you guys later.